How you doing today, YouTube? It's me, Chasing Dopamine. Welcome to all of the new people and welcome back if you've been here before. Today is just another build video. We're doing a small camper build. I've done a full campground build in the past, and if you guys want to see me do that again, you can comment down below and let me know. But this time I really just kind of wanted to show you guys the process of just building a camper. See, when I did this last time, instead of using this trailer that you see right here, I actually just put the back of it on stilts and then put the vehicle as close to it as possible. I like using the trailer better because then it makes it look like it's connected to the vehicle and you can kind of, again, give it more of the trailer vibes because it has the wheels underneath. But, anyways, I think this build actually turned out a lot better than my last campground build that I have up on my gallery if you guys want to go check that one out. And as always, make sure that you're liking and subscribing to this video to never miss one of these because then you will not miss if I do upload that full campground build because I am more than willing to do that build again. It was fun to do. But yeah, here I'm just kind of trying to get the basics down for the outside. I didn't want to do too much with the landscaping. It's another reason I picked this lot. Just because, again, it's a campground lot, so makes sense. But yeah, as you kind of see here, what I am doing with these and why I'm kind of raising and lowering them the way I am is that's how I kind of get it on the trailer. So if you download this specific one off of my gallery, you do have to play on the second floor because of the way that I raised everything. But yeah, I will definitely be posting a short with how I did that. So if you guys want to see how I kind of raised, well, not just raised, but kind of lowered the room down onto that trailer so it sits right, I'm going to be posting kind of how I did that in a short. So make sure that you're going and checking that out too. But yeah, this is just kind of getting the inside. I wanted this kids' room to be as functional as possible because, you know, a lot of the times, if you wanted to put this in your build and use this as like your actual Sims house, I wanted it to have all of the kids' things you might need. So I made sure that it had a computer for skill building, the toy box, school necessities, books. I like putting that little stuffed animal in there because then they have something to kind of converse with, even if it's not just each other. But this is the parents' room, and yeah, I'm aware that the kind of like table off to the side, it's not accessible. Everything else in this build, except for those, that like suitcase thing in the corner, everything else in this build is fully functional and fully accessible. Even the kitchen, which if you notice in a minute, it kind of shocks me that the kitchen is fully functional with the tiny crevice that you have to walk in there. But yes, I did play test this after I built it to make sure that, again, you guys, if you wanted to download it, you can walk all the way through here. You can get in. You can use all of the items. You don't have to sit here and finagle with it to get it to work. And that it doesn't just, you know, look good. It's actually usable. Most of my I don't want to say most, but all of my builds, I try to make sure that they're completely functional, especially if I'm putting them onto the gallery, because I know that can get like really freaking annoying. Is you download a build and you can't use it because you can't walk anywhere or get to any of the things, and then you have to sit there for the next 20, 30, 40 minutes trying to redo something that you thought you could just, you know, download and use. And that's what I like to make for you guys. But if you see that tiny little crevice you have to walk in the kitchen right there, especially with the trash can where it's at, I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked when I brought a sim in here and it was usable. I wanted to make the floor in the kids' room a little decorative, kind of like they painted it to match and the parents let them, because of course they own this trailer, so you can kind of do what you want to a point. I tried to stick with mostly the either My Little Camper stuff or the other. I can never remember what the pack is called for it. My bad guys, but like where all the other like outdoor camping stuff is, where this world is. I kind of try to keep it to mostly that stuff, but there is a few random bits and bobs that I think are from Island Living, and a couple of things that are from like paranormal, like the rugs, but it's like it's really not anything too major. Other than I think the couches are from the My First Pet stuff. So those are the only two things that are from like random little packs that might get in the way. And then, of course, I used a bunch of these plants from one of the plant kits. So most of the kits and stuff that I do have are all ones that most everybody has if you're not just playing with the free base game. So I'm hoping that helps if you guys want to download this. But yeah, I don't ever really like using CC. It's not that I don't like using CC. I use CC when it comes to clothing options and stuff for my Sims. I don't really use CC in my builds right now. I have a few things like some windows and stuff that I use for a couple of other builds that are like personal builds. But I don't like uploading anything that has a bunch of CC in it because I don't have like a dedicated CC list for you guys. So that way you could download what CC I have, and I don't have enough room on my laptop to be downloading a crap ton of CC. So I just do what I can with what I have. And I feel like that's kind of what we're all doing out here. But yeah, I really wanted to add like all of the activities you could possibly have out here. So I made sure I had, you know, a little movie area, the campfire space. I put in this little kids tent so that way the kids had stuff to do over there. I put in the playground equipment. Made sure that it had the little horseshoe thing because I always think that's cute to see them do. But yeah, I made this overall as functional as possible with as many skill things as I could think of to add that would, you know, make sense in this build and not just be placed to be placed. Because sometimes, well, not sometimes, I really just don't like in general when people put things in a build just to put them there and they make absolutely no sense. But I did add this, like this was a little basketball court that was already on this lot. Like all of the playground equipment is supposed to be here. Like it's actually part of the campground and not something that they brought in. But again, if you download this into your lot, then it's yours. I mean, it's still yours anyway, but right now this is just a rental. But oh, look at that cute little campfire area. The little Jenga set, absolutely adorable with little kids stuff over here. And the guitar, of course, and, you know, gotta watch movies as a fam. And now we're gonna go in our little kitchen and our tiny living room area. Absolutely adorable. I think this might honestly be one of my favorite builds that I've made, but who knows? Maybe I'll make something better for you guys when we do the full campground build. And the cute little bathroom. I really wanted to stick to this build being simple. I was just trying to do something fun, something quick, but at the same time, I don't want it to have too much in it so it's not functional for you guys. But yeah, the little master, quote-unquote master bedroom with kids room, bunkhouse. This, I think, is absolutely adorbs. And yeah, the computer you can get to, everything you can get to, everything is functional. So make sure that you're looking in the description down below and you can find out like exactly where to download this. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun with this build as much as I did. Bye guys!